Hallo und willkommen zurück zu R&R Production. Hier ist Robin. Wir spielen weiter mit Genshin Impact. Wir sind in Part 69. Machen wir schnell die Ausrufezeichen weg. Dann können wir gleich durchstarten. Hier haben wir Errungenschaften vergessen. Von gestern. Öffne 400 Truhen im Gebiet von Liyue. Machen wir doch. Und noch eins. Was haben wir noch so? Welt in der Welt. Erhalte 180 Dekorationsbaupläne. Sehr schön. Jetzt perfekt. Den Rest haben wir. Hier war es, glaube ich, wieder. Oh, geniale Beschwörung, haben wir auch was. Okay. Ey, ich muss mal die Ding machen, ey. Bisschen weiter. Vielleicht machen wir es heute, mal schauen. Lodernde wie eine Flammenblume. Dann lodern wir mal wie eine Flammenblume. Machen wir wieder fortgeschritten. Ja. Wind, Wasser, Eis, Feuer. Sieht doch gut aus. Wer sind die Gegner? Okay. Da brauchen wir Wasser. Boom. Komm her. Mach mal deinen Water. Dein Schild kaputt, hä? Easy. Nochmal 2 Nervensägen. Komm her. Erster ist schon down, sehr schön. Busted. Was ist der letzte? 2? Oh. Hey. Hey, ihr Monster. Wollt ihr mir wehtun? Ah, das bringt nicht so viel, ne? Was ist das? Was habe ich gemacht? Ja, lese ich später durch. Ich habe keine Zeit. Ui. Kommt her, ihr beiden. Mach ich kaputt. Komm her. Komm her. Jetzt gesessen. Komm her. Zerstörung. Ja, Alter, die zocken schon einiges ab, ne? Komm, einen weghauen, komm. Say cheese. Alter. Die zocken viel zu viel ab. Ich habe niemanden zum Heilen. Ja, Feuer bringt nicht halt viel, ne? Nix. Mach mal Schaden, Madame. Geht doch. Oh, ich habe nur 30 Sekunden. Komm. Nee, ich hab verkackt, glaube ich. Wenn die stirbt, ist vorbei. Oh. Na, ich hab verloren. Mach doch was. Was, ich kann heilen, ich Idiot. Ich hab Charlotte nie gespielt, ey. Ich muss Furier nehmen, weil Elan. Jetzt weiß ich nicht, dass ich heilen kann. Dann nehmen wir doch nochmal. Warte, wir nehmen. So. Ist besser. Feuer bringt gar nichts bei denen, ey. Ich muss mir mal immer anschauen, was für Gegner da kommen. Dann geht es wahrscheinlich leichter. Ich Vollpfosten. Aber naja. Boom. Boom, boom. Zerstören. Komm. Wenn ich wüsste, dass nur Feuercharaktere kommen, ey. Hey! So, geht doch. Komm her. Gib ihm. Geht doch. Wir konzentrieren uns jetzt auf einen. Was hätte schon wieder? Ich hab. Ey, ihr Ding-Attacke ist so nervig. Also ist die schlechteste Attacke, die ich jemals gesehen habe. Gefährlich. Sehr gefährlich. Einen wenigstens zerstören, komm. Alter. Ey. Geht doch. Komm her. Ey. Geht doch. Komm. Komm raus. Gib ihm. Wir zerstören ihn jetzt, komm. Easy. Geht doch. Mega nervig. Hauptgegner dieser Runde. Das geht schon wieder. Was habe ich? Ich tausche Eis gegen da. Immer Feuer mit. Kann man Eis austauschen und Furine austauschen. Ja, Wind, Wasser, Eis, Feuer. Das wird jetzt besser, glaube ich. Boom. Geht doch. Zerstör sie alle. Busted. So. Noch 4. Komm. Wir kennen da nix. Die brauchen nicht abhauen. Komm her, einer stirbt jetzt schnell. Geht doch. Busted. Nochmal busted. Komm. Geht doch. Wo sind die letzten 2? Die wird auch kein Problem sein. Zerstör sie. Easy. Into the fire. Wo ist der? Easy. Okay. Oh, ich habe zweimal Eis, Feuer, Wasser. Ja. Machen wir so. Eis, Feuer. Die ist auch Eis, ne? Einmal Furina. Und die kann heilen. Egal. Versuchen wir's. Komm her. Achso. Sind's Eisgegner. Komm her. Zerstören. Immer schön Feuer drauf. Gib ihm. Go, Bach. Verbrennen sie. Nochmal 3. Mal schauen welche. Oh, Nervensägen. Komm her. Easy. Was fehlt noch? Ihr beide. Okay, kriegen wir auch hin. Hey, wie kann man... Ah, X muss ich drücken. Was bringt es? Nichts. Ich dachte, der Schuss kameramäßig bringt irgendwas, Alter. Einfach nichts. Einfach nichts. Useless der Charakter, Alter. Und im Kampf sogar noch gefährlich. Ich bin fast gestorben. Ah, jetzt wird er sterben. Komm, Dude. Geh down. Perfekt. So, jetzt kommt's. Ich habe Wasser und Feuer. Eis. Ist auch Eis. Nehmen wir den, das ist auch ganz cool. Blitz. Hier gleich. Zerstören. Wo ist der? Komm her. Komm her, Kumpel. Boom. Komm. Easy. Aber sind beide gleichzeitig. Nervigste Kombo überhaupt. Zerstören. Fire Hazard. Komm. Ich habe irgendwas bekommen. Muss ich mir anschauen, was. Easy. Komm her. Boom. Forex Lapis. Freut mich. Easy. Nur der erste war nervig, Alter. So. Einmal hier. Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Und einmal diese schönen Sachen einsammeln. Auch Dankeschön. Dann haben wir schon mal. Und dann noch Dailies. Da haben wir schon wieder gute Urgesteine gesammelt. $951. Ja. Gute 1300 haben wir schon. Sehr schön. Einmal Nahida schaffen wir auf jeden Fall nochmal. Das gefällt mir sehr. Bin gespannt, was die nächsten Banner sind, falls wir nicht Nahida bekommen. Aber auf jeden Fall machen wir zuerst die Story ein bisschen weiter, würde ich sagen. Gehen wir zu dem Punkt. Fliegen wir darüber. Ich schätze mal in die Richtung. Richtung Sumeru. Ich habe jetzt vergessen, eine Verfolgung reinzumachen vom Teleporter, dass wir es aus der Karte sehen würden. Aber da, ja, ist Sumeru. Sumeru City. Da ist es schon, den Teleporter. Sehr geil. Sehr, sehr nice. Pilzchen auf. Bam. Da. Boom. Easy. Was, der lebt noch. Ey, ich fliege runter. Katastrophe. Sehr schön. Da chillen auch noch mal irgendwelche. Da haben die so wenig Items da liegen lassen. Da ist eine Truhe, die holen wir gleich. Machen wir erstmal die 2 Schlafmützen kaputt. Geht auch ruckzuck. Da. Easy. Ja, halt wieder nichts. Die geben keine Items, ne? Nö. Die wollen nichts liegen lassen. Das gibt's nicht. Komm her. Machen wir euch schnell kaputt. Geht doch. Immer schön schlitzen. Bleib stehen. Aber ihr lässt das liegen, oder? Ja. So viel Pflanzenschlägchen, wie ich euch hier gebe. Müsst ihr mir doch was geben. Ich sag doch, Dendro ist nicht so mein Element. Macht irgendwie nicht so viel Elementarschaden, oder vielleicht gibt es bessere. Ich habe auch ehrlich gesagt nie Dendro so viel benutzt. Ich habe Tignari ein bisschen lang benutzt, wenn ich immer mal wieder hier war, weil ich den bräuchte halt für die ganzen Dendro-Effekte, die du so hier brauchst. Aber insgesamt nicht wirklich benutzt.
That felt pretty good.
Zack. Hoch mit uns. Perfekt. Wo ist unser Teleporter? Da ist er. Den nehmen wir auch noch mit. Die schöne Sumeru-Rose. Bom, 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 bom. Das gute Hellholz. Nehmen wir doch alles mit. Schade. Ich dachte irgendwie, ich kann die auch abbauen. Hey, was freut dich so, hä? Schön.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
So sieht's aus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Ihr seid alles hier Spitze.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Ihr seid einfach immer noch dümmer geworden.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Keiner von euch denkt mehr.
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Alles nur, um die Kontrolle zu bewahren.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
Wunderschön, gell?
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Möge die Göttin mir gewähren, ihre weise Stimme zu lauschen.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Krass, gell?
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendroarchon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Wahrscheinlich erfährt man auch hier nur, was man the Public sozusagen denen weitergibt, ne? Den Leuten. Der Öffentlichkeit. Und deswegen wusste ich nur das und nichts anderes. Jetzt wird wahrscheinlich alles versiegelt sein.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Bei mir ist es genauso.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Ich versuche etwas anderes zu fragen.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Über warum Aksha die Frage nicht beantwortet hat, nachdenken. Über die niedere Herrin Kusanali nachdenken. Über die höhere Herrin Rukadevata nachdenken. Mach mal über warum die Akasha die Frage nicht beantwortet hat, nachdenken. Es entsteht ein vages Gefühl, dass Akasha nicht bedingungslos auf jede Anfrage antwortet. Und selbst wenn die gleiche Frage gestellt wird, entspricht das erhaltene Wissen vom Akasha der Identität, Alter, Erfahrung und so weiter des Fragenden.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Über die niedere Herrin Kusanali nachdenken. Einige neue Erkenntnisse kommen auf, insgesamt deuten sie aber nicht auf viel mehr als das, was zuvor schon bekannt war.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Über die höhere Herrin Rukadevata, das Namen, nachdenken. Ich sehe viele leuchtende Punkte vor meinem inneren Auge. Ich müsste innehalten und sie sorgfältig analysieren und herausfinden, was sie sind. Ich spüre aber auch Liebe, Sehnsucht, Nostalgie, Traurigkeit, Unruhe und Ähnliches in mir aufkommen. Vermutlich sind das alle Gefühle, die die Menschen in Sumeru der Göttin gegenüber empfinden.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Das Komische ist, dass wenn du über Nahida denkst, kommen gar keine Gefühle hoch, ne? Der komplette Kontrast.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
Let's go.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Ich dachte schon, hä? Wieso zeigt es nicht an? So. Ne, falscher Knopf. Da war's. Wusste ich doch irgendwas bekommen. Lausche der Weisheit der Göttin. Dankeschön. Immer noch was? Besiege die Geodrachenex in all ihren Elementarformen. Oh, Dankeschön. Hat sich doch gut angehört. Hallo.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Jupp. Dein Kumpel.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Da scheint es ein Missverständnis zu geben.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Also noch so hochnäsig, hä?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendroarchon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Hä? Haben die wieder auch gemacht.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Das ist alles. Das meine ich. Die Leute verdummen.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Das meine ich. Alle werden faul. Fragen einfach nur noch. Und? Kann ich das und das machen? Nein. Und dann denken sie nicht mehr nach. Geht nicht. Fertig. So verblödet die ganze Gesellschaft, ey.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendroarchon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendroarchon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, oder gibst du mir wenigstens einen Namen?
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Wieso das?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
Nee. Form von Schwäche.
Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Unwichtig. Das ist also dein Fachgebiet.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Das hört sich an wie Tratsch.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Es könnte sein, dass wir doch jemanden kennen.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Absence. Zu den Sternen und Abgründen.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Let's go. Wo ist unsere Catherine? Hallo, ich bin's. The one only.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
Jetzt komm, sagt, ich will Kusanali treffen.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Jetzt machst du das gleiche, fragt auch Akasha.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Catherine, Catherine, Catherine.
Aw, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Oh,
In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
okay.
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Vielen Dank, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Zum nächsten Opfer gehen wir erstmal. So. Da muss irgendwo noch ein Teleport sein, aber ich glaube, der war oben. Kommen wir nicht so leicht hin. Müssen wir schön laufen. Ich glaube hier hoch. Zack. Noch eins höher. Da haben wir es. Newton-Teleport. Heia. Easy.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Wie hat es vor uns geschafft?
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Yep.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendroarchon.
Alter.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Harte Kerle, hä?
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oha.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Das ist unfair. Was, wenn die Tochter von ihr ist? Oder irgendwie sowas?
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Oha. Einfach nur da.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ja, die arme Nahida.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Dankeschön. Nach dem Verlassen der Halle von Regrars. Irgendwas erneut.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendroarchon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Oha.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Ich sag doch, die Menschen sind faul geworden.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyazard, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Oh.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendroarchon.
Was für eine Legende.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendroarchon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendroarchon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendroarchon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Das ist eine tolle Geschichte.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendroarchon's avatars.
Dunyazard, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
Wird sie gesucht.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Und zack, weg ist sie.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Das muss wohl mit diesen Leuten dort zu tun haben.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyazard was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Kann sein.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyazard Dunyazard!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Gut so.
Quick, after her!
Immer in die falsche Richtung locken, ne?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyazard.
Gib mir Baum. Die guten Baumstämmchen. Das nehmen wir auch mit. Den Dude sprechen wir auch an. Von gestern mitnehmen. Was verkaufst du Schönes? Davon haben wir auch kaum welche, glaube ich. Können wir kaufen. Nix. Ein Haufen nichts.
There you are, Dunyazard. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Wie wäre es, wenn wir uns irgendwo verstecken?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Muss ich schleichen? Nee. Einfach rein da. Sehr schön. Nix. An solchen Plätzen ist oft was. Schande.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Hey. Ah, Look von dir ist so geil. Aber ihr Moveset ist... gefällt mir gar nicht, du. Ich wollte die so
Who are these
unbedingt
two?
haben.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
Und dann hat sie so ein Moveset. Ah, hat mir gar nicht gefallen.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Hey, hey, hey. Hast Glück, dass du so hübsch bist. Sonst...
Wait a second.
Aufpasse.
Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyazard's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Oha.
Hey, Dunyazard already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still
stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
Und die sind was Bestimmtes?
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Und wer war das?
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Sie hat das Richtige gesagt. Wenn ich krank wäre und im Bett liegen würde oder sowas, oder viel liegen müsste, ich würde auch lieber noch was machen, bevor... Wisst ihr, wie ich meine? Ist doch bestimmt mega langweilig, nur im Krankenhaus zu liegen, nur vor sich hin vegetieren. Da verstehe ich viele, die dann sagen würden, ey, ich will lieber kürzer leben, dafür noch alles erleben und alles Bock haben, was zu machen.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Abgemacht, hä?
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunyazard, ist alles in Ordnung?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ich soll mich kurz in der Taverne ausruhen. Machen wir doch. Aber erstmal zum Koch. Ei. Ich wollte nur was kaufen.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Schon gut, wir essen dasselbe wie du.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agile nach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Paimon kann beim Essen wählerisch sein? Wie erstaunlich.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Nachdem Dehya etwas zu essen bestellt hat, beginnt ihn...
Dunyazard, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendroarchon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Oh?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Die Arme.
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyazard, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyazard, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Ja, Mann, Nahidas Stimme.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Bisschen creepy, hä?
Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyazard, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Oh, die Arme.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. And can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Die arme kleine Nahida.
Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
Nahida ist auch mega. Ich mag sie voll. Nett, nice, will allen helfen. Sie ist ein richtiger Archon. Noch eine jüngere Stufe, voller Elan.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
Und du denkst, dass diese Stimme die der niederen Herrin Kusanali ist?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendroarchon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Oh.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Ja, die Akademie will die arme Nahida unterdrücken, gell?
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Zumindest die Kranken und Kleinen, ne? Weil durch das, dass sie nicht so viel glauben, hat sie nicht so viel Kraft. Venti war doch auch so, der war schwach, weil die Leute nicht mehr so an ihn glaubten.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Nilou!
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Können wir auch mitkommen?
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Los geht's. Da ist der Koch. Dankeschön. Ui. Kauf mal alle. Shawarma-Rolle? Nee. Shawarma-Rolle? Das ist doch arabisch, glaube ich, oder? Oder heißt so ähnlich irgendwie was? Shawarma oder irgendwie so, ne? Gib mir alles. Nehm ich. Kann ich alles gebrauchen und verfüttern. An meine gefräßigen Teamkameraden, die immer am Sterben sind. So. Perfekt. So. Ich komme. Nilou.
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Oh, Dunyazard. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Ist jetzt schnell geswitcht, hä?
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Hello.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Um ehrlich zu sein, nein. Genau. Aber genau.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zerus festival. By the way, Dunyazard, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Let's go. Wenn ich irgendwie... Da, genau. Hat doch was geleuchtet.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Warum kann da niemand, um das Problem zu lösen?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore.
Eiskalt.
Thank the Dendroarchon for Dunyazard. With the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
Ich auch nicht. Ich hab mega Bock. Party ist immer gut. Boom, boom, boom.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Ooh.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilou, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Dunyazard, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Wer ist die Göttin von Flowers?
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Klingt so, als hätten sie Spaß gehabt.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
Achso, hatte Sumeru mehrere Götter?
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Bis jetzt haben wir immer nur von Göttern gehört, die schon tot sind. Also durch Krieg. Aber dass sie Feste feiern? Makoto ist im Krieg gestorben. Also Raiden Makoto. Die... Oder Versiegel, stimmt. Die Ex ist ja auch ein Gott, oder? So eine Urbestie. Wo so Zhongli die mit den Steinsperren. Ja. Und die ganzen Leichen sind, glaube ich, auch alles Urgötter oder irgendwie sowas, Biester.
Nilou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendroarchon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real padisaras on the stage.
Aber wenn die die höhere Göttin und die Blumengöttin immer so Buddy-Buddy waren, dann tun ja die Akademie richtig Scheiße bauen, wenn die sowas verbieten. Nicht nur, dass sie die niedere runter machen, sondern auch die Freunde von damals, von der Göttin. Tun die auch sozusagen beschämen.
So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
Ja.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Du willst auch nur Spaß haben, oder?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Gut, wir sind uns einig.
Dunyazard, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler in Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Let's go. Hey, Kumari.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
Noch nie eine Blonde gesehen. Gibt hier doch bestimmt auch welche, oder? Es sind immer nur die göttlichen Augen tragen. Die haben diese komischen Haarfarben, gell? Diese Außenseiter.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Dehya.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Oh. Kurz wohl die Frau raushängen lassen, ne? Will schon mal hart sein. Kannst du auch deine zarten Seiten rausholen. Ist doch nicht so schlimm. Feminin ist nicht so schlimm, Dehya. Ah, die sieht schon geil aus.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Da hat er recht. Hey, Omi.
Dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Kannst du immer noch.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
So sieht's aus.
The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Hat sie schön gemacht.
Nilou, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
Nicht schlecht.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
Ja, klar.
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazard, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself. Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Let's go. Nein, das ist nicht Catherine. Ich weiß, wer das ist.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Ist es auch hier, wo wir das erfahren, dass die Catherine irgendwie so eine Schneierpuppe ist oder irgendwie sowas?
Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
So sieht's aus.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Gut gesagt.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Magst du das Sumeru-Fest auch?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Woher weiß sie das? Hä?
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Yep.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Okay.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Und Dunyazard?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilou's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Hört sich gut an.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dehya.
Zack. Schon dunkel draußen, ne?
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyazard was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyazard that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyazard?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Nein, du bist ganz, ganz gut im Herzen. Ich sehe es doch.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Es ist ihr peinlich.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyazard very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Weil wir waren doch hier schon, oder? Ja.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Und schon wieder.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfond for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Wer hat geklaut?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendroarchon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Eiskalt.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Mhm. Also Melting Pot, hä?
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Hat das eine besondere Bedeutung?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Ich glaube, König Dashwood war auch eine Weltauftrag, ne? Der war auch nicht schlecht, der Weltauftrag. Hat echt Spaß gemacht, glaube ich. Und der war auch riesig.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Hört sich gut an. Los geht's.
Miss Dunyazard is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Sicher, wir werden es nicht vergessen.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Wunderschön. Perfekt. Jetzt können wir sogar dann gleich hier einsammeln. Wo ist Catherine? Ich komme. Oh, nee. Der Auftrag kommt von einem Händler aus Mondstadt, der sich derzeit in Arudorf so aufhält. Ihm zufolge ist sein Mitarbeiter und sogar die Packtiere, die sie an einem Gelehrten der Akademie vermietet haben, spurlos in der Wüste verschwunden. Er hofft, dass erfahrene Abenteurer diese Aufgabe übernehmen könnten, um die Sicherheit seiner Mitarbeiter und seine Packtiere zu bestätigen. Ah, das ist doch, glaube ich, die Quest. Die hat auch in Arudorf angefangen, glaube ich. Wo es um König Dashwood und allem drum und dran ging. Ihr seid erfahrene Abenteurer. Eine derartige Mission dürfte kein Problem für euch darstellen. In der Wüste verschwunden? Das klingt wirklich besorgniserregend. Lass uns mal nachschauen, Rakila. Der Auftraggeber heißt Boniface. Er ist immer noch im Arudorf. Er wird euch die Einzelheiten erklären. Gute Reise, ihr zwei. Im Sande verloren. Ja, ich glaube, es ist die. Oder? Ja, im Sande verloren. Weltauftrag. Das war der. Yep.
Thank you for
Dankeschön. So. Auch einige, ne? Eieiei. Was muss ich für Tignario machen? Kapitel 3, zweiter Akt. Wir sind immer noch im ersten Akt. Müssen wir erst nach Ormos gehen, bevor es weitergeht. Aber das machen wir erst morgen. Jetzt schauen wir, was wir jetzt machen können. Wir haben jetzt 1380 knapp. Naja, das sind fast 220, ne? Das ist zu viel des Guten. Dann würde ich sagen, wir killen. Ne, warte, wir machen noch einmal den, dann können wir es vielleicht schaffen. Wir sind doch jetzt stark genug, oder? Für das schöne Ding hier. Hallo. Mach mal. Oder? Oh, wir können die auch zu Ende machen, ne? Bei 2. Was war bei 2? Oh, die sind nur 45. In 180 Sekunden. Das heißt, 3 Minuten müssen übrig bleiben und wahrscheinlich in 2 Minuten oder sowas müssen wir das schaffen, ne? Das ist hart. Egal. Krieg mal hin. Nehmen wir mein bestes Team. Ich hätte vielleicht Blitz nehmen sollen. So. Attacke. Komm her. Boom. Geht doch. Ja, Mann, wir haben nur 2 Minuten Zeit. Komm her. Bam, bam, bam. Komm her. Komm her. Judgment. Nervensägen. Da hinten ist noch einer. Komm, flieg schneller. Noch 3. Ah, perfekt. Müsste klappen. Judgment. Wo ist meine? Da. Ah. Wir haben noch 4. Ah, locker. Locker. Easy. Jetzt kommt der zweite Teil, der ist schwerer. Da habe ich das nicht geschafft. Erhöht den Schaden der Figur nach dem Rennen 8 Sekunden lang um 20%. Erhöht den Standardangriffe. Nehmen wir Standardangriffe. Nochmal 3 Minuten. Also wieder noch 2 Minuten Zeit. Boom. Easy. Ganzen Nervensägen wohl wegrennen, ey. Oh. Hau nicht ab. Das nervt halt, diese Typen, wo ganz Zeit abhauen. Komm her. Oh, das ist schlecht. Gefrieren ist sehr schlecht. Ui. Ah. Kommt her, ihr ganzen Nervensägen. Komm her. Geht doch. Noch 5 Gegner dann. Ich habe noch eine knappe Minute. Hier. Gut so. Erst die kleinen nervigen alle. Ja, easy. Easy. Ich hasse immer, wenn ich zu schnell drücke, dann haut's mich raus. Muss ich den komplett zu Ende machen? Nee, oder? Also steht doch 9 von 9. Passt doch. Geht doch. Jetzt habe ich auch eine Kiste wieder bekommen, oder nicht? Ah nee, das kriegt man nur beim ersten Mal. Genau. Ah, ich muss abbrechen. Ich hoffe, dann geht's nicht weg. Das wäre mega scheiße. Nein, perfekt. Belohnung einsammeln. Dankeschön. Wunderschön. Machen wir den da. Und wieder zweite. Oh, das war mit 60%. Aber ist machbar, ne? Ist machbar. Die sind nur 5 Level stärker. Elementarkunde. Hört sich gut an. Alles, was Schaden macht. Egal welches. Und boom. Komm, gib ihm. Gut so. Da. Immer zerstören. Du nervst jetzt schon? Geht doch. Komm her. Sehr schön. Boom.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Bye bye. So, jetzt kommt der letzte. Das wird schwer. Erhöht den Schaden. Rennen. Mitte. Die gute Mitte macht's. 60%. Das wird hart. Kommt. Bleibt alle bei mir hier. Gut so. Gut so. Gut so. Ey, kein Schaden machen. Nein. Geht weg von meinem Ding. Irgendjemand schlägt es schon wieder, ey. Das nervt mich gerade ein bisschen. Da. Ah. Fällt mir gar nicht gerade. Ey, nur noch 80, ich hab noch 20%, ey. Wer schießt schon wieder? Du Nervensäge. Gut so. Ah, ich bin da reingegangen. Shit. Alter. Gut so. Gut so. Bleibt schön bei mir hier. Gut so. Perfekt. Easy. Sehr, sehr geil. Perfekt. So. Oh, jetzt versuchen wir 5. Bin gespannt, wie es wird. Oh, ab jetzt sind es mit 2. Fuck. Mit 2 wird hart. Ich habe nicht gerade die besten gerade. Wie machen wir es am besten? Ich würde sagen, die 2 Tu mal weg. Nimm mal Amber. Und Barbara. Und zweite Hälfte würde ich glatt so machen. Versuchen wir es mal. Wenigstens 3 Städte oder sowas abzubekommen. Verteidigung, verliert den Ausdauer. Dann irgendwas. Rennsekunde. Let's go. Oh, falscher Knopf. Gefährlich.
What a nuisance. No one escapes my sights.
No one.
Propagate.
Gut so. Hause weg. Ganzen kleinen Eisdinger hier.
Come on, we can do it.
Das bringt gerade nicht so viel. Weil ich hätte nicht tauschen sollen, ey. Ich habe nichts Gescheites. Ah, da Feuer. Stimmt. Ja, aber bis ich treffe. Da geht doch.
Bet you can't keep up with Let It Rain.
Let it rain.
Germinate.
Komm her. Schaden machen. Immer schön Schaden machen. 470 Sieg. Oh, ich habe nur 3 Minuten Zeit. Shit. Ich will die ganzen Nervigen weghauen. Komm schnell. Gut so. Falscher Knopf. Es ist nicht so geil gerade. Und ich muss in der gleichen Zeit noch die anderen machen, glaube ich. Ey. Ja, ich habe nur noch 1 Minute, ja, kann ich vergessen. 3 Stände schaffe ich nicht. So, ich müsste das jetzt alles in einer Minute schaffen, knapp. Ja, kann ich vergessen. Ah, falscher. Und hier habe ich halt Wasser. Ey, ich muss echt mal auf die Dinger schauen. Ich will immer im Nachhinein erst checken, dass ich... Wo ist der? Gut so. Ich hätte hier Barbara gebraucht, Alter. Dann hätte ich es vielleicht geschafft. Schaffe ich leider nicht. Knapp drunter. Egal. Kriegen wir 2. Und bei dem anderen Raum kriegen wir wahrscheinlich auch nochmal einen auf jeden Fall. Ja, ich habe voll die falschen für den Scheiß. Voll die falsche Team gewählt, ey. So. Ja, aber über 5 werden wir auf jeden Fall haben, deswegen die 2 machen wir locker. Komm her. Scheiße, ey. Nur 2 bekommen. Egal, weiter geht's. Mal schauen, wer das nächste Opfer ist. Nochmal. Erhöhter Schaden. Nehmen wir. Ist halt so. Lights out. Ja, jetzt bin ich auch eingefroren. Klasse. Gut so. Judgment. Heilen. Aber hier haben wir 240 Sekunden. Das heißt, wir haben 4 Minuten Zeit. 6 Minuten Zeit. Das ist machbar. Das ist echt machbar. Punishment. Komm her. Wobei, die sind auch einige stärker, ne? Kann ich das nicht kaputt machen? Ey. Nervt mich nicht. Ich muss Elektro mit ihr machen, weil Dendro ist nicht so geil. Ist nicht meins. Aber wir brauchen Dendro. Was haben wir noch? Ey, und da kommt noch ein Gegner. Da. Geht doch. Bleibt alles schon hier. Da. Gib ihm. Ja, die haben aber Verteidigung, du. Aber klappt. Sehr schön. Mal schauen, was das letzte Team hier hat. Hoffen wir mal nicht so hart. Der Feuer. Der gute Feuerschutz. Nervt mich jetzt schon. Hey. Gib ihm. Boom. Die nervt mich jetzt schon. Komm her. Nervensägen. Er zog ein bisschen mehr ab, aber nicht wirklich genug. Geht doch. Geht doch. Davon noch ein bisschen. Ja, ich zock fast nichts ab, gell? Meine schwachen Leute. Meine ganzen schwachen Leutchen zocken nichts ab. Da, das ist ein Hauch von nichts. Das zockt auch nichts ab, ne? Besser als nichts. Besser als nichts. Aber es wird über 4 Minuten sein auf jeden Fall. Komm her alle, ihr Nervensägen. Muss ich hier mit nur 11 Schaden machen, Alter. Weil es mit anderen sonst nicht klappt. Katastrophe. Alter, schon wieder. Hier ist 420. Ist wieder hart. Das ist wieder hart. Aber es sind nur die 3, das ist gut. Wir haben die Schwachen schon mal. Jetzt nur noch du. Wir haben 3 Minuten Zeit. Ja, machbar. Das ist machbar. Und du bist auf jeden Fall nicht gestärkt oder sowas. Sehr geil. Ich lasse dich auch nicht entkommen. Easy. Ah ne, es sind ja immer 2. Oh. Ich dachte, ich war gerade schon voll drin. Nochmal 3 Sterne. Das ist mein schwächeres Team. Das ist ein bisschen kacke. Ah, trotzdem machbar. Es ist machbar. Komm her, du Nervensäge. Da können wir auf den anderen konzentrieren. Wo ist der? Da ist er. Alles ist leicht. Komm her. Das ist leicht. Komm her. Nur das erste nicht geschafft, ey. Zum Kotzen. Zum Kotzen. So. Exkursion. Vielen Dank. Opfer eine Statue der 7 im Gebiet von Liebe und erreiche Stufe 9. Noch 2 Schrein der Tiefen. Dann kann ich nochmal hier 150 bekommen. Aber das brauchen wir jetzt nicht so. Weil wir haben jetzt die geforderten 1600. Wenn ich mich nicht irre. Billig. Billig. Noch billiger. Hä? Ah, ich habe die 100 noch nicht eingesammelt. Ich dachte gerade. Was ist denn da los? Vielen Dank. Auch nochmal 2. Sehr geil. Zack. Zack. So. Dann haben wir das geschafft. Auch sehr geil. Heil mal kurz. Achso, ich bin schon.
I'll catch up.
Alles meins, meins, meins. So. Überall blinkt was. Da hinten auch. Und ich will doch nur kurz Nahida versuchen. Perfekt. So, aber jetzt. Zack, zack. Warte, erstmal noch eine Teekanne, bevor wir es versuchen, würde ich sagen. Dass wir unser Glück immer ganz zum Schluss versuchen, ne?
Would you care to...
Vielen Dank. Ne, warte mal. Ich hatte auch mega viele, die ich noch machen konnte. Ach so, das klingt nur einmal die Woche. Ich dachte täglich. Naja. Dann... müssen wir doch wieder 5 Stück kaufen, ne? Oder wir machen so ein paar Stühle. Die brauchen wir immer mal wieder. Nee. Bis ich Level 10 habe, mache ich nichts doppelt. Ich will die Punkte. Aber kaufen wir grün, würde ich sagen. Das gute Grün. Wenn ich irgendwas Grünes finde. Einmal. Alter, nix Grünes oder was? Wahrscheinlich kommt irgendwelches Holz, das ich noch nicht mal hab. Alter, echt nichts Grünes mehr. War das so wenig? Krass. Was war jetzt? Ein paar blaue. Du bist ja arm hier, ey. Hoffen wir, dass die richtigen waren. Erste. Sehr schön. Alles Stein. Okay. Holz. Holz. Stein. Perfekt. So.
If you ever
Das ist auch erledigt. Und jetzt holen wir unser schönes Naida. So. Let's go. Wir setzen alles auf dieses. Das ist wahrscheinlich für Nahida das letzte Mal. Gold, 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 Gold. Immer nur lila, lila, lila. Lila. Einmal Glück haben, ne? Einmal. Okay, wir hatten schon Glück, aber ihr wisst schon. Hey, Gaming, was geht? Nicht mal ein neuer. Traurig. Waffe. Nice. Haben wir wenigstens 2 4 Sterne bekommen. Sehr schön. Sehr, sehr schön. Wenigstens etwas. So.
all of it, whatever it is.
Unseren Kumpel Gaming hatten wir schon. Ist schon dritte jetzt. Nicht schlecht. Das heißt, ich habe schon 4-mal gezogen, ne? Erste Mal neu und dann 3-mal. Krass. Haben wir schon. Verwöhnliches Schwert. Da. Verfeinern. Hammer. Wunderschön. Lanze, Kodex. Bogen auch. Ja. Das sind, glaube ich, sogar alle, oder? Großschwert, wenn es sowas gibt. Verwöhnliches Bogen, Kodex, Lanze, Schwert. Ja, vielleicht noch der Bogen. Das Großschwert. Wenn es von allen einen gibt, weiß gar nicht. Naja.
It. I didn't quite catch your request.
Da. Ich nehme noch kurz. Kann man immer gebrauchen. So. Aber Leute, danke fürs Zuschauen. Das war R&R Production. Robi am Start. Wir haben Genshin gespielt. Part 69. Und subscribe, kommentiert und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns nächstes Mal. Bye bye und ciao.